unprecedented crackdown. Police entered the campus of the Film and Television Institute of India post-midnight and arrested 5 students on charges of unlawful assembly, rioting and criminal intimidation. This after a non-bailable case was filed against 40 students of the Premier Film Institute. Of the 40 students, 17 have been named in the FIR. Late last night, the police arrested 5 students, while 12 others who have been named in the FIR were not present on campus. The arrested students were taken to the Deccan Gymkhana police station in a police jeep. The case was lodged against them based on a complaint filed by FTII Director Prashant Patrabe, who was geared out by the students for around 6 hours on Monday. The police action comes hours after it was learnt that officials from the Information Broadcasting Ministry would visit the institute anytime this week to resolve this crisis over the appointment of Gajendra Chauhan as the FTII chairman. Meanwhile, students and the faculty of the institute have expressed their resentment over the late night swoop.
जो टाइमिंग है, जो समय है इस एक्शन का, वो समय देख के समझ में आ जाता है कि ये इतनी मामूली चीज नहीं है। वो चाहते तो थोड़े बेहतर समय में कर सकते थे। यहाँ छात्र रहते हैं, पूरे देश से आए हुए स्टूडेंट्स हैं, हमारे गार्जियंस यहाँ पर नहीं है, हमारे पेरेंट्स यहाँ पर नहीं है, हमारे जो ऑफिशियल गार्जियंस हैं, हमारे डायरेक्टर और हमारे रजिस्ट्रार, उन्होंने हमारे खिलाफ ये कदम उठाया है। ये इसकी पूरी टाइमिंग ये अपने आप में क्या इंडिकेट करता है, ये पूरा देश देख रहा है, जान रहा है, समझ रहा है और मेरे ख्याल से समय आ गया है जब लोगों को बाहर निकल के घर से इसके खिलाफ आवाज उठानी पड़ेगी।
We haven't done anything offenseful. We have asked the right question, and people of this country, they should ask this question again.
We are
and
fighting for the last 68 days,
and the whole country should be filled with prison. This country should become a prison now.
रात को 12:30, 12:40 पे 1 बजे आकर ऐसे लोगों को हमें उठा के लेके जाना पुलिस की जीप में, और मिस्टर रजिस्ट्रार का या हमारे एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की तरफ से किसी का उपस्थिति ना होना, हमारे फैकल्टी जाके उनको बुला रहे हैं, फोन कर रहे हैं, फोन नहीं उठा रहे हैं, घर के अंदर ताला लगा के बैठे हुए हैं, तो इसका सीधा क्या मतलब निकाला जाए? हम क्या फेस कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे? हम ऐसी फोर्स के खिलाफ काम कर रहे हैं जो हमें सुनने को राजी नहीं, जो हमारे बिल्कुल छोड़ दिया हमें कि तुम जा रहे हो, तुम्हारा काम जाने, हम पूरा पल्ला छुड़ा लिया है अभी।
This is the most sinister thing that can happen in campus, especially in an organization like FTII, and we are sorry. We have to see how things can be sorted out, and it's not the time to blame this one, that one, this person, that person. It's a cumulative situation we have arrived at, and we have to sort it out mutually. That is the only thing at this point we can tell.
FTII के डायरेक्टर ने कंप्लेंट रजिस्टर किया अगेंस्ट उनके स्टूडेंट के खिलाफ, उसके मुताबिक 5 लड़कों को उसने अरेस्ट कर दिया है। कंप्लेंट रात को दिए, कंप्लेंट मिलने के बाद कार्रवाई की, उस वहाँ वक्त का सवाल ही नहीं आता।
Okay, let's go across to Pankaj Khelkar, who joins us with all the latest. Pankaj, what is the situation at this moment?
The 5 students who had been arrested late last night, they were taken for medical examination, and then the process of recording the statement goes on. But at the same time, the 12 students whose names are also reflecting in the FIR, their search is also on. Because when the police had arrived at the campus and when the names were taken, like one of the arrest person, student, Vikas, he was taking the names, and there were many students who were present, but due to some spelling mistake, the students themselves said that this student is not the one who you are searching for. So many students who were there were not taken. So police are now saying that all the other 12 persons and then some girls' names are also there who were not arrested in the night because the rule doesn't permit to arrest a girl in the night. So the girls will also be booked in the morning. And apart from that, around 25 more students' names, students were mentioned, but their names were not there because the director and the registrar, as per their information, is that they couldn't identify the persons who were there inside the director's office when he was there out on Monday throughout the day. And the FIR says that it was forceful. The director was forcefully kept inside the room, and there were destruction of public property and interference in the government work, and that is why the director has filed the FIR. There are two sides of this story. Like one is that it's almost 70 days that the agitation is going on against the appointment of Gajinder Chavan and 4 other people. And at the same time, when the director was there out, and as per his say and allegation, this FIR was filed at the time when the assessment problem was discussed and students had again opposed the assessment of projects of 2008 batch. The director is saying that in the audit report, objection has been raised because 2 years there was no admission, and at the same time government had spent almost 80 crores on the FTII, and when there was no admission, how can such a huge payment be taken from the government and spent? So the audit report is there. There are many sides of this story, but what we have seen is that police crackdown late in the night and students arrested, and now the other legal procedure will go on.
Pankaj Kelkar there joining us with all the latest.